welcome back to Full Deco. Today I just want to show you what's new in the shop and some behind the scenes for how I make them. So we have these custom letters. They are beach themed here, and this one is made with pressed flowers. And we're going to be making a different one. So for these letters, I laser cut the letters myself, and we use this as a base for the ocean, and this is the frame that I use for the florals. So today we are going to be making the ocean one, and then next time we'll be making the floral one. Before we begin, I just want to let you know that I just recently launched a Patreon where I'll be posting exclusive content and also offering some discounts to my shops for my artwork and my molds. So if you are interested, check that out. I will leave the link in the description. And without further ado, let's get started. Before we pour our ocean design, we will protect the back of the wood with frog tape. The purpose of this tape is to catch the resin drips that falls over the edges. Instead of the drips sticking to the wood, it will stick to the tape. The tape can then easily be peeled off after we do our pours. Without the tape, the drips will stick to the wood and we will have to sand the drips down for a flat back. Don't skip this step or else you'll have a lot of cleaning up to do at the end. You'll see what I mean when we're done. Use a squeegee to make sure the tape is fully stuck to the wood. The back of our letter is fully protected, and now we are ready to pour our K. We place the K on top of some cups to allow the drips to fall over the edges. It doesn't have to be this high or this low. You just want to make sure that your piece is not directly on top of your work table, or else the drips will form a puddle of resin underneath it. I mixed up the resin off camera to save us some time. We use Totabo's tabletop resin for pretty much all of our ocean pieces. I will link the supplies in the description. You will get a small discount off your resin at checkout if you purchase through my link, so don't forget to click it if you want to try it out. For this letter, I will be using pastel purple and pastel blue for the ocean colors and real sand on the bottom. I want to use this letter to show you that you can customize your letter to any color you want. It doesn't have to be the classic blues that I show in the photos. You can also check out my Fantasy Ocean collection in my shop to see other color examples that we can do. For this first layer, we are pouring the colors and the sand, and then we will let it harden and come back to do the waves. Day 2 for this letter K, and we are doing the second layer. This is our first layer of waves. We are using the same resin for all of the layers in this letter. For this layer, I will cover the entire letter with clear resin and then place our white pigment to approximately where I want the waves to be. One thing about these resin beaches is that I have no control over the waves, and each one is going to be very unique. Here is a close-up of the K currently after one layer of waves. You see them, but there's not much depth in it. So now the third day, we are doing the third layer. This is our final layer where we are going to add these sea turtle silhouettes. I cut these myself with my Cricut, and then we are going to add a second layer of waves. The multiple layer of waves will add more depth to the piece, so I like to do 2 for the letters. If necessary, I will add more, but I find 2 to be just enough. The process for this third layer is going to be the same as the previous. We have our clear resin, Total Boats tabletop resin. We will cover the entire letter with the clear resin and then add our white pigment and make our waves. The last layer has fully hardened and look at how pretty it is. We're almost done, we just need to clean up the back. This is where the tape comes in handy. All the little resin drips on the back, we are going to get rid of them simply by peeling the tape off. A little bit of heat will help this process immensely, so take your heat gun on low and go around the letter. Carefully peel the tape off the wood and the drips should follow. All cleaned up, and now it's time to admire the completed piece. This ocean features a pastel color theme with sea turtles. If you would like your custom beach letter in this color, you can refer to the video when customizing it in the shop or choose your own colors to match your own room. The link to these letters will be in the description, but if you have any questions regarding these letters, reach out via email and I can help you with the process. In this video, we just made this beautiful beach letter together, and it is available for customization in the shop now, and you can choose your letter, pick your color combination, as well as different sea animals. So I will link that in the description, and if you have any issues with the customization part, you can always reach out via email or leave a comment. And for next time, we will be making custom floral letters, and I'll see you next time.